Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're checking out Rec Center Tycoon today. We get to build a recreation center that benefits the community of all ages. I mean, that's their version. Ours is going to be as people-unfriendly as possible. What would you like to name your rec center? The Rec Center. Oh, and my name? DJ Down to Torture. I love how with the right combination of everything, you can pretty much make your guy look like Zangief from Street Fighter. We got all these stats over here we can assign points to, and I think they do stuff like help you build or learn stuff faster, or if it's charisma, slightly reduce employee wages. Well, that's all I need to hear. Oh, DJ D to T, you're so smooth. All right, here's our rec center. Looks done, doesn't it? Thankfully, the game starts you off with a beautiful checklist of things you should do first. You know, like build rooms and then a bunch of other stuff and then showers. It's everything your rec center needs. So this is the entryway to what'll become our illustrious rec center. Let's make it, I don't know, interrogation room sized. Oh, here comes our dude here to build it all himself. Uh-oh, did you just build yourself in there? Can you get out? Well, I gotta run power to this thing anyway, so maybe he'll snap out of it. Oh, see, there he goes. With the right motivation, he can apparently do anything. Let's see, we got 50-watt bulbs and 100-watt bulbs. Brightest light possible. Well, yeah, let's do it. Feels good, especially at night. Okay, let's give this some doors. Put that on the opposite side, so it's kind of a journey to get around. Oh, that's great, but still too easy to get to. Let's go ahead and just make a very easy little path. And there we go. I feel like people need to really earn it to want to be here. Meanwhile, back in interrogation HQ, let's put down a manager's desk. Just go ahead and put it right here in front of the door. Putting down his desk opens up research. Ah, God, there's so many things. As you can see, our rec center is eventually going to turn into an amazing powerhouse. Of what, you ask? Well, bodybuilding, cardio, swimming, but not just for the health freaks, because we've got entertainment, a cafe, a bowling alley, and the most riveting entertainment of them all, protein shakes. I don't know about you, but my heart is just racing. Start by unlocking the essentials, like all the things the tutorial demands I do. There we go, researching has begun. And researching is done. Ah, there you are, my beloved toilets and showers. Let's go research some bodybuilding. Wow, this gets oddly specific, doesn't it? Gotta make sure to work all those muscles. Let's also buy a reception desk. Oh, I see, it has like a wide clearance because you're gonna have a line of people. Can I have it intersect with this? Well, I don't see why not. Now we need to staff up. Let's see, what kind of employee am I looking for? Ah, here we go. We're gonna go with Brain McIntosh. You know what trait I would use to describe him? Flirty. You're hired, Brain. We're also gonna hire Dolly here for one simple reason. She's already unhappy. Toilets, there's only gonna be 2 of them, and they're gonna live right next to the receptionist. No walls, no nothing. And the showers, well, hope you like showering with the general public watching you, and Brain, who is skulking in the shadows. And lastly, our sick exercise equipment. Put all these pieces of equipment in between the showers. Okay, I think it's about time. The earliest we can open is 6, and the latest we can stay open is 10. Open for business. See, there we go, that's what I'm talking about. You wanna be part of this rec center? You go through the maze, which according to the in-game clock, takes 2.5 hours to get through there. I love that we're putting these people through this. It is 98 degrees outside. Yeah, be sad about it. Wow, these people are really committed to this line, hiding under the table and everything. I love how only this dude is working out because everybody else is still struggling to get out of the maze. Customers can also leave reviews on your illustrious rec center. Oh yeah, bigfancyrecreviews.com. Half a star. There isn't much to do. It was pretty messy. I'm glad that was your cardinal concern. Not the strict showering outside policy. I don't get it. Why is everyone too bashful to shower out here? I got an idea. Let's remove the workout equipment. Okay, let's see if this does the trick. I love how these people show up and they're already unhappy about everything. And because there's only showers outside, I think they stand around for a bit trying to decide if this is worth it. They go all the way through the maze again, and once they get to the exit, upset of course, they just leave. This is great. I can just charge people for nothing. Let's put this desk outside the maze now so people can check in and be disappointed even faster. And boy, do I mean disappointed. Look, one of you is gonna give up and just take a $10 shower. Look at this, we're just turning a profit. This is great. All right, enough screwing around. Let's build a real rec center. And for that, we're gonna need to take out a loan. How much would you like to borrow? How much will you give me? 30 grand, let's do it. How long do you want to repay it? The sky's the limit, please. 50 days. Okay, here we are, ready to start our new rec center. Nothing says regal like rough, dark carpet outside. Very cheap, smells a bit, but what can you do? Couldn't have said it better myself. So this will be the walkway leading up to the front door. And for our building material of choice, we're going wire fence. I call it prison luxury. It's looking so good. We're gonna do 2 reception areas this time. Let's make sure to add some lights. We got some new ones. Oh yeah, I love it. It's nice and sinister. Oh god, it's so unappealing. Let's try to spruce it up with some plants. Oh yeah, see, now this looks like the entrance to every YMCA I've ever been to. Just like weird plants and chain link fences and security lights. This room will take you to what I lovingly am gonna call the yard. And of course, this room is gonna have all the workout equipment in it. So first thing you're gonna have is a nice row of treadmills that you're gonna have to run or step your way over just to get to the other stuff. And if that wasn't enough cardio for you, have some of these sweet exercise bikes facing back at the treadmills. They've got a little something for our yoga crowd, and then we got all the swole equipment behind it. And then way in the corner over here, one drinking fountain, one locker, one toilet, and a shower. Okay, there we go. There are exactly 100 pieces of equipment in there, so I better see 100 people in there working out. I also made sure to hire more people so that both desks are covered. What are you people crying about? Just go up here and go through the door. Still can't find the desk, huh? Must be because they're facing each other. Fine, I'll move them a little bit apart from each other. There we go. Go enjoy yourself. And the reviews keep pouring in. There aren't many activities to do. Really? Nothing here strikes your fancy? There's a little something for everybody here. You want to get swole, flexible, high endurance, shower in front of strangers? This place has it all. I know it'll change their tune. Let's build us a swimming pool moat thing. So we have to put the pool on hold for a second because we ran out of money. But I did learn something exciting. You can just make your dude take a shower. But if you don't finish taking that shower, he stays in this very sexy outfit. Huge creeper coming through. So these money problems, right? We seem to be in the hole a little bit. I even tried to sell literally everything and it still wasn't enough. So I decided to approach this the honest way, which is wait 50 days for my loan to not be active anymore. I think the loans will be finished as soon as the clock hits midnight. There we go. Feels good to have paid off those loans. And I guess my personal assets are negative $32,000 now. So really, there's only one thing left to do in a situation like this. Learn no lessons and take out new loans. Now I'm cash positive again. Oh, and it's gonna be different this time. And I'll tell you why. We can unlock the financial advisor, which gives us the ability to adjust prices. My favorite. We've also unlocked other fancy new equipment, so we're gonna redo this room a little bit. We're gonna put these cable crossovers just right in the hallway this time. And in between, we're gonna put these weird, creepy boxing dummies before pushing your way through this curtain of punching bags, places to sit for people to watch. And hey, if fitness isn't your thing, we got something new this time. How about some arcade machines? And better yet, how about some pool tables? And how about some of these pool chairs? Oh, and speaking of pool entrance, gotta put that down. Just one, and hopefully it breaks. Look at this big happy mess in here, including this guy who's showering in public. So you might be asking yourself, Josh, what's gonna make this different than last time? You're just gonna owe a ton of money again. I'll tell you what makes it different. We're gonna raise the price on everything. Now all it costs to get in is a very modest $99. All right, let's see if they appreciate this new pricing structure. Yeah, you do. I know it makes you sad. You still gonna pay? Oh my god, this is the best thing ever. Well, we certainly are making more money per day than we used to, and normally we have to close at 10 p.m., but here's the next part of our plan. I unlocked night hours, so now we can be open 24 hours a day, and that's how we're gonna make all of our real money. I mean, so far the Yelp reviews say that the pool was excellent. You okay there, buddy? You seem to be under some distress. I should have mentioned there's no lifeguard on duty. Oh. Did he drown or cease to exist? Nope, he drowned. You've been fined $500. Here's a slap on the wrist and barely any incentive to not let it happen again. Someone drowned in the pool today. It was pretty messy. Do they mean like the facilities or the death in front of them was messy? Or I guess both. Oh geez, it's happening again. Seriously though, what were you doing swimming in this pool at like 4 a.m.? Still only $500. Still doesn't matter at all. Well, that turned around quick. 4 stars. I liked the pool. Couldn't even see the corpses at the bottom. Okay, so a little time has passed. We paid back our loans and money is now no longer a problem for us. I have some additional questions. Let's start with the most basic. Can we remove this ladder on them? The answer is yes. There it goes. Bye. Let's see if this guy can navigate this situation. He's not alone though. This dude will have to figure it out too. Okay, they've been in the water for 4 hours now. They seem to have grown despondent. Baldy McBeardface over here refuses to leave his corner, staring off and thinking about all that could have been. Meanwhile, the guy who probably saw me take the ladder away has taken to cuddling up with this tree. Glad to see you're still happy up there. In fact, they're both really happy. It's been 24 hours now. They're still hanging out in the water. 2 things that absolutely shock me. 1, they're still alive, and 2, they're still very satisfied. So if they're like a permanent happy fixture, I wonder if I can just start adding more people. We're gonna use this as the transfer pod. Okay, there's our little pod. Add us a little ladder right here. Here comes our first victim, finding their way to the pool in the dead of night like any normal person would do. I'm so happy that you're taking the ladder away. Okay, next stage. Let's connect these two. Captain's log. Subject 1 has grown despondent. He appears to exist unmoving. Further tests are required. Let's make a little tiny personal pool this time. Hello, sir. Welcome to your own personal pool. I'll be taking that. Thank you. Bye. Subject 2 has failed to respond. More testing is required. A lot more testing. He's like, yay, friends. Let's go ahead and add some nice lighting out here too. So I had to restart the game and it made all of our people leave the pool. So I took this opportunity to set up some things for a proper experiment. For one, there's a couple more cells than before. Additionally, I took a quick moment to make a little more money. Quite a bit more money, actually. So much so that it breaks the line graph in the game. I also put some employee-only doors at the entrance of the gym. I want people to go nowhere near this and only near this so that they can have a good time swimming freely, happily, before finding their final resting place as I take away their ladder. We only have 5 people trapped here so far, happily, and the game's already starting to act a little wonky. Mouse cursor's not looking so great, and to encourage more people to come in, I'm gonna drop all the fees to get in to $0. There we go, now they're pouring in, or should I say stuttering in. But I'm so pleased that so many people are interested in having their last experiences on Earth be in one of our pools. Even the game knows what's going on. It appears your PC is struggling to maintain a steady frame rate. Yeah, thanks, I know. Well, it was bound to happen at some point. This unfortunate soul here is drowning. Is it gonna make that really comical pop noise when he dies? Yep, I'm glad this game has taught me the value of human life, and it's a cool $500. Oh, good for you two. Conserving water, sharing the pool. I hope you two get along because you're gonna be in there a really long time together. This dude's like, no, wait, let me out. Here's my next question. If we put a ladder back on one of these things, will that person wake up? Oh yeah, they just wake right back up and they just get right out of the pool like it's nothing. Just confused and worse for wear, probably. And then a replacement shows up immediately. Looks like quite a few people were waiting for a pod to open up. Oh my god, there's 6 people in this little pool. Quick, get rid of the ladder before they can leave. Hope you guys enjoy each other's company like a lot. Oh hey, come on, turn those frowns upside down. You chose to get in there. So now that we know attaching a ladder restores people's consciousness, can we use that to try to usher them all into the same place? Like for example, if I turn this into one big pool that the game is struggling terribly to make, if I put a ladder over here somewhere, oh hell yeah, everybody wakes up and they slowly make their way over to the ladder. Or so they think. Oh my god, and they all congregate where the ladder was. All right, screw it. Let's combine everyone at once. Put the ladder over here this time. The mad rush begins. Unfortunately, no one's gonna make it. Look at this mixture of emotions. Does this mean they're sad to be leaving? Okay, I know it's counter to what I normally do, but I'm gonna let these people go because the game's running so bad, I actually can't get anything done. But before I let them go, let's see if we can't trap them eternally on like a little island and maybe get our frame rate back. All right, let's put a ladder on the opposite side. Let's make them work for it. Here comes the grand migration. You're all free, you did it. And then they're just like, F this. We don't give a crap about your rules and physics. Hey, everybody on your way out, don't forget to leave a 5-star review on Yelp. Well, that was a fun little experiment. It's always a good time to trap people against their will. I think we have one last thing we need to do before we call it quits on this though. So let's close shop and let's make good use of our $600,000 and make something even more impressive. Okay, see if you can believe this, I ran out of money. So let's go ahead and do a tour, see how far we got. So first we started our beautiful entrance where 2 dudes are standing around. I can only assume they're drug dealers. Then head on through the gigantic hallway of plants that are supposed to help you feel better about your horrible decisions. Before you reach the check-in station, ignore the fact that it looks like you're having yourself committed. Oh, and you might be wondering what these things are. Those are sauna heaters. I decided I'd put some out here so it's a nice cool 200 degrees while you check in. Oh, and as a rec center mandate, there's showers in almost every single room. If you head on over to the left here through this awful hallway with a random toilet, once you enter our world-class cafe, the first thing you'll be hit by is 4 mirrors, where you can accurately reflect on the colossal f*** up it was to come into this place today. But don't let that stop you from waiting in line while a barista will help you, maybe. Feel free to use one of the toilets while you wait, or if you're feeling up to it, ride an exercise bike while creepily staring at our chef. Don't forget to knock his stuff over on your way out. You might be wondering where these people are all going over here. Well, if we follow this hallway, we come to this creepy room in the back full of toilets and lockers. This is the farthest end of our facility, and the only place where you can change change into a bathing suit. Once you've changed, head uncomfortably back through the lobby to the east end of our facility. If you feel like deviating, you'll be treated to a lovely view of the outside as if you were in prison, where you can take advantage of one of our lovely 24 outdoor toilets. Oh, in this bowling alley. I don't know. Or if you don't feel like bowling right now, head on through these other double doors to our exclusive yoga facility and arcade, because nothing makes for a good yoga session like arcades, pinball machines, or playing a little ping pong. If yoga and arcade machines aren't really your thing, head over to these weird gender-specific bowling alleys for absolutely no reason. Always feel free to stop off for a quick shower before heading on over to our way over-cramped gym. I honestly don't know how you're supposed to use any of this equipment. Oh, but you remember that food you got from the cafe? Plenty of seating in here to sit down and have yourself a burger while someone literally runs on a treadmill next to you. Well, that's right, you were trying to get to the sauna. Well, then you're gonna want to leave the gym and head on through this chain link fence zigzag nightmare. That'll take you about, 3 hours to get through. But look, the sauna's waiting for you on the other side. And some pool tables, because if there's one thing people want, it's to play pool in like 200 degrees. And don't forget to visit one of our world-class pools. So go ahead and get in there, swim, have a good time. And don't worry, if you're drowning, that person hanging out in the pool with you, they're probably not gonna help. Oh, and also, there's no lifeguards on duty. Oh my god, this girl couldn't care less. Well, I think that's gonna about do it. I think this turned out pretty well. So I hope you had fun. I know I did. Oh, and also, developer, thank you for a key for this. I'm sure this is exactly what you expected. I'm gonna leave these people to their own devices now, and I'll see you guys next time.